Welcome to KTU online study app. So today we are going to see mathematics for group B and C students scheme 2024 semester 2 mathematics. So in previous video we have covered the topics on limit, partial derivative of function with the two variable we have covered, partial derivative of more than two variable that is also we have covered, and we also covered about the higher order partial derivatives. So the today topics are about local linear approximation, chain rule, implicit differentiation. So these are the topic today we are going to cover. Okay. So before going into the topic, let me recollect the topic what we have learned in our previous video. That is, what are the things we have learned means partial derivative. I have told you partiality. That means very important thing. Dou f by dou y means what you want to do. You want to differentiation with respect to y, treating x or z or other terms as a constant. Okay, these are the condition you want to know. Treating other term as a constant. So today classes we are going to see the topics on chain rule. Okay. So in chain rule, the very much important thing is diagram. So when you are drawing the diagram, it is very easy to identify. For example, they have given a sum that is w is equal to, which is depending upon three variables. That is, w is depending upon x, y and z, and z is depending upon one single variable, that is t, and y is also depending upon single variable, that is t, and is x is also depending upon single variable t. So what is the question they will be asking means, the question will be dw divided by dt. dw divided by dt, that means here the formula will be depending upon the chain, that diagram only it is depending upon. So how we can able to write means, w here, w is depending upon three independent variable. That means when a variable depending upon three independent variable means, we will be taking at what, partial derivative. That means dou w by dou x, dou w by dou y, dou w by dou z. So in between one plus symbol will be coming, plus here also plus. Okay, now you just observe what happening. X is depending upon single variable. When it is depending upon single variable means, we will be taking what, ordinary differentiable equation. That means here what it will become, dx by dt. It is depending upon t, so that's the reason dx by dt. And similarly here dy by dt and dz by dt. So this is the way we want to draw a formula. That means whenever they are giving a question, we want to draw this diagram. So when we are drawing this diagram, we can able to understand whether w is depending upon single variable or multiple variable. We can able to identify. Based on that, we can form a formula. Then we can able to solve. Here dou w by dou x is what, partial derivative with respect to x. Similarly dou w by dou y is partial derivative with respect to y. Similarly partial derivative with respect to z. This is nothing but normal differentiation, ordinary differentiation function. Okay, so now we will move on to the problem number 1. So these are the basics thing you want to be know. Okay, so problem number 1. So what is they have given, so just understand the given. So first step is given z is equal to x square y, and x is equal to t square and y is equal to t cube. So what is the thing, chain rule. This is the find chain rule. That means what is the question they have asked, question is dz by dt, that is chain rule formula. They will be mentioned in our question, chain rule formula, using chain rule. So what is the thing they have given. So from here we want to draw a diagram. So step number 1 is drawing a diagram. So what is the thing, z they have given. So z is depending upon two variable, that is x square and y, that is x and y. So it is depending upon two variable x and y. Now x is depending upon t. Whatever the value of t, it is depending upon x. If I put t is equal to 0, x is equal to 0. If t is equal to 2 means x is equal to 4. So x is entirely depending upon t. So x is depending upon t and y is also depending upon t. So from here what we can able to write the formula, the formula will be dz by dt is equal to, what about z? Z is depending upon two variables. That means here partial differentiable equation. So what is the thing? It will become dou x by dou z by dou x. Here dou z by dou y. That is partial differentiable equation with respect to x and y, because it is depending upon two variables. So now x is depending upon t. So the formula will become dx by dt. Here on plus symbol. Here also y is depending upon t. So dy by dt. So what is the formula? The formula is nothing but dz by dt is equal to dou z by dou x into dx by dt plus dou z by dou y dy by dt. So this is the formula. So depending upon the problem only we want to identify the problem formula. Okay. So now what we want to identify, dou z by dou x. What is dou z by dou x? That is nothing but partial derivative with respect to x. So when we are taking partial derivative with respect to x, what will happen? So what is they have given? Z is equal to x square y. So treating y as a constant. So y equal to constant. So what will happen? So y you are writing first. So partial derivative of x square is what? D of x square is nothing but 2 into x power 2 minus 1. So what we will be getting? We will be getting 2 into x power 1. So dou z by dou x is equal to, we are getting 2 into xy. So this is, let it be 1. So now we want to identify partial derivative dou z by dou y, that is partial derivative with respect to y. Partial derivative with respect to y, that is treating x is equal to constant. So what will happen? So x square is constant. So partial derivative of y is what? Differentiation of y is equal to 1. So we are writing 1. So we are getting the value. Now according to the formula, what we want to identify? Now dx by dt and dy by dt we want to identify. So that is nothing but x is equal to t square. So dx by dt is equal to, that is nothing but 2 into t power 1. So similarly dy by dt is equal to, that is nothing but y is equal to t cube. So it will become 3 into t square. So just as applying the formula. What is the formula? Formula is dz by dt is equal, that is nothing but dou z by dou x dx by dt plus dou z by dou y dy by dt. So what will happen? So it will become, so what is the value of dz by dou x? So that is, what is the value? That is nothing but 2xy. So 2xy. What is dx by dt? That is nothing but what we are getting, 2 into t. So 2 into t plus, what is the value of dou z by dou y? That is nothing but what we are getting, x square. Dou y by dou t, that is not dy by dt. Dy by dt, what we are getting? We are getting 3 into t square. So just write it. So we will be getting 2 into x y 2t plus 3x square t square. So that is nothing but 4xyt plus 3x square t square. So what is x? X is equal to what? X is equal to t square and y is equal to t cube. If you want, you can able to apply that value. So what we will be getting? We will be getting 4xy t square plus 3x square t square. So when we are applying the x value, what will happen? So 4 into t square t cube t square plus 3 into t x square. So t square the whole square plus t square. So what we will be getting? We will be getting 4 into, so when you are adding 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3 into 4 into t square. So we will be getting 4 t power 7 plus 3 t power 6. So this is our required answer. Is a required answer. It's our required answer. Okay. So this is the way we want to identify the chain rule. If they are giving the value of t means, just substitute the t values also. Okay. This is the way we want to identify the chain rule. So now we will move on to the problem number 2. So problem number 2. What is the thing they have given? Given. What is the question they have asked? Question they have asked is dz by dr. This is the thing they have asked. So first step is drawing the diagram. So what is the diagram? Z is depending upon x and y value. So Z is depending upon x and y value. So x is depending upon r and y is also depending upon r value. So we can say that in here it is partial differential equation, here it is ordinary differential equation. So what is the formula? The formula is nothing but we will be getting dou z by dou x, here also dou z by dou y, in between plus simple. So x is depending upon r, so dx by dr, here also dy by dr. So this is our required formula. So this is the formula of chain rule. So now we want to identify dou z by dou x and dou z by dou y and dx by dr and dy by dr we want to identify. So this is the chain rule formula. So chain rule formula. So what is the thing? Z they have given Z is equal to log 2x square plus y. So first thing, dou z by dou x. So what is the thing? Log want to take the differentiation bracket they have given. Whenever bracket they have given, you want to be very careful. So differentiation outside the bracket, we want to take the differentiation. So what will happen? It will become 1 divided by the bracket. So inside the bracket x is present. Inside the bracket x is present. So partial derivative of x inside the bracket, that is 2x square plus y. So here log, differentiation of log is 1 divided by that bracket. So that is inside the bracket 2x square plus y. So what will happen? This will become dou by dou x, dou z by dou x is equal to 1 divided by 2x square plus y. Partial derivative, when you are taking the partial derivative, it will become 2 into 2 power x plus, when you are taking the partial derivative with respect to x, y will become constant, so it will become 0. So we will be getting into 4x we will be getting. So similarly partial derivative with respect to y, so what we will be getting with respect to y means that is dou z by dou y is equal to the same thing log. When you are differentiating log, it will become 1 divided by that value, that is 2x square plus y. Now partial derivative with respect to y inside the bracket, that is 2x square plus y. So here 2x square is what? This is constant. So automatically it will become what? 0. So what is the thing we will be getting? We will be getting 1 divided by 2x square plus y. Partial derivative, differentiation of y is what? 1. So we will be getting 1. So we are getting dou z by dou y is equal to 1 divided by 2x square plus y into 1. And dou z by dou x, what we are getting? We are getting 1 divided by 2x square plus y into we are getting 4x. So this is the thing we are getting. Now x is equal to what they have given? Root r. So root we can able to write x is equal to r power 1 by 2. And similarly what about y? Y is equal to r 2 by 3 they have given. So we want to take what? According to the formula dx by dr we want to identify, that is differentiation with respect to r. That means what will happen? It will become r 1 by 2, that is n into n minus 1. So here also n r into n minus 1. So what will happen? So what is n here? N equal to 1 by 2, and here what is n? N equal to 2 by 3. So it will become dx by dr is equal to, we will be getting 1 by 2 where x is equal to 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 x power r power 1 by 2 minus 1. Here also dy by dr is equal to 2 by 3 into r power 2 by 3 minus 1. So what will happen? So 1 by 2 minus 1, that is nothing but what we will be getting? Minus 1 by 2. Similarly 2 by 3 minus 1. So what we will be getting? Here also we will be getting minus 1 by 3. So minus 1 by 3 we will be getting. So just a substitute. So what we will be getting? We will be getting dx by dr is equal to 1 by 2 r minus 1 by 2. Similarly dy by dr is equal to what we will be getting? 2 by 3 into r power minus 1 by 3. So this is the thing we are getting, just a substitute in the formula. So what is the formula? Formula is nothing but, so formula is nothing but dz by dr, that is nothing but dou z by dou x plus d is x by dr plus dou z by dou y plus dy by dr. So just to substitute the value, so what we will be getting when we are applying the value, what is dou z by dou r, that we are getting 4x divided by 2x square plus y into dx by dr, that is nothing but 1 by 2 into r power minus 1 by 2 plus dz by dou z by dou y, what we are getting? We are getting 1 divided by 2x square plus y into dou y dy by dr. What is the thing? Dy by dr, that is nothing but we are getting 2 by 3 or minus 1 by 3. So this is the thing we are getting. Just to substitute the value of, x and y. So what will happen? It will become 4 into root r divided by 2 into r plus r power 2 by 3. Here 1 by 2 r minus 1 by 2 plus 1 divided by 2 into r plus r power 2 by 3 into 2 by 3 r power minus 1 by 6. This is our required answer. This is the required answer. Just substituting, just apply in the formula, then you try substitute the value of x and y in the formula, you will be getting your required answer. Okay, so now we will move on to the problem number 3. So what is problem number 3? They have given, first step is, step number 1 is draw the diagram. Step number 1, draw the diagram. It is very easy to identify the chain rule formula. What is the thing they have asked? Du by dt. So what is the formula would be there? First draw the chain. So u they have given. So u is depending upon 3 variable. So what are the 3 variable? X, y and z. That means it is what? Partial derivative, PDE, because it is depending upon more than two variables it is depending upon. So x, y, z. Okay, now x is depending upon t, x is depending upon t, so that is e power of t cos t, and y is also depending upon t and z also depending upon t. So this is what? This is nothing but ordinary differential equation we want to apply. So what is the formula will become? The formula will become dou u by dou x, dou u by dou y and dou u by dou z. So these are the partial derivative. That means u is depending upon x, y, z. That is the reason I am writing in a dou symbol. And when it comes to ordinary differential equation, x is depending upon dx by dt, dy by dt, dz by dt. Just add the plus symbol. So this is the way you want to draw the formula. Okay, so we have get the formula. So this is our required formula. That is du by dt is equal to dou u by dou x dx by dt plus dou u by dou y dy by dt plus dou u by dou z and dz by dt. So this is the required formula. Just we want to find the value. So the very important thing is the chain only. Okay, if you know the chain, because u is partially dependent upon 3 variable x, y, z, so that is the reason partial derivative, and x is depending upon single variable, that is the reason ordinary differential equation, d simple. Partial derivative means dou symbol. Partial derivative means dou simple. Okay, ordinary differential equation means d simple. Okay, this is the difference between both the thing. Okay, so now we will identify the formula. What is dou u by dou x? We will identify. So keeping other term as a constant, that is partial derivative with respect to x. So what will happen? So this one will become 2 into x plus, this is constant, so y square is constant, so it will become 0. Z square also constant, so it will also become 0. Similarly, dou u by dou y. So what will happen? Here also x square is constant, so it will become 0 plus 2y plus 0. Similarly, dou u by dou z, that is partial derivative with respect to what? Z, partial derivative with respect to z. So that means x square will become 0 plus y square is 0. What about z square? It will become 2z. So we have identified dou u by dou x, dou u by dou y, dou u by dou z we have identified. Now we want to identify dx by dt we want to identify, that is x is equal to e power of t cos t. So what we can able to do, differentiating, see this is nothing but what, uv method. So what is the formula of uv, that is nothing but u v dash plus v u dash. So what is u is equal to e power of t, and what is v is equal to cos t. So when we are differentiating, what will happen, it will become, what is u is equal to e power of t b dash. So when you are taking the b dash, it will become minus sin t. So it will become minus sin t plus, what is b? B is equal to cos t, u dash is e power of tot. So what we are getting? We are getting dx by dt is equal to, we are getting e power of t common, if you take means it is cos t minus sin t, cos t minus sin t we are getting. Similarly we also want to identify dy by dt. What is y is equal to e power of t sin t. So here also we want to apply the uv method. So what is u is equal to e power of t and v is equal to sin t. So what about u dash is equal to e power of t, and what about v dash is nothing but cos t. So just applying the formula. So what we will be getting? We will be getting u v dash. So what is u? U is equal to e power of t. V dash is cos t plus v is what? V is sin t. What is u dash? U dash is e power of t. So what we will be getting? Dy by dt is equal to, we will be getting e power of t common. So cos t plus sin t we will be getting. Okay, so now we also want to identify dz by dt, that is nothing but e power of tot, that is e power of at is equal to a into e power of at. So a equal to 1, so that is the reason we are getting the same value as a e power of t. So we have identified each and every value. Now we want to substitute. When we are substituting, so dou du by dt is equal to, what is the formula? That is nothing but dou u by dou x dx by dt plus dou u by dou y dy by dt plus dou u by dou z dz by dt. Just substitute the value. So what we will be getting? We will be getting dou u by dou x is nothing but 2x, dx by dt is nothing but e power of t into cos t minus sin t plus, this is nothing but this value is 2y. So 2y e power of t into sin t plus cos t, and here nothing but 2z into e power of t. So everywhere common is what? Common is nothing but e power of t. So we will be getting 2x into cos t minus sin t plus 2y into cos t plus sin t plus, what is the thing is left out? That is nothing but 2z into e power 2z into 2z 2z. So now just substitute the value of x, y, z. Substituting x comma y comma z value. So it will become e power of t into 2 into e power of t into cos t minus sin t plus 2 into e power of t into sin t into cos t plus sin t plus 2 into e power of t. So this is the thing. So from here, if you want, you can again you can simplify by taking the e power of t and multiplying cos t inside. So what is the thing we will be getting? We will be getting e power of t into e power of t common outside. So when we are solving it, it will become cos 2 into 2 also common outside we are taking 2 also common outside. Now what is left out? Cos t into cos t. So that is cos t into cos t minus sin t plus sin t into cos t plus sin t plus, what is left out? E power of t, that is we have taken outside, so it will become 1. So it is nothing but 2 into e power of 2t, that is e power of t plus t, that is nothing but e power of 2t. So this is nothing but e power of 2t. So cos square t minus cos t sin t plus cos t sin t plus sin square t plus 1. So what will happen? So this cos minus t and plus cos sin t will be cancelling. So what is left out? 2 into e power of 2t cos square t plus sin square t plus 1. So that is nothing but what? That is nothing but cos square t. What is cos square t? That is cos square t plus sin square t is nothing but 1. So what we will be getting? 2 into e power of 2t into 1 plus 1, that is nothing but 2 into e power of 2t into 2. So we will be getting our required answer as 4 into e power of 2t. That is again we are simplifying, we will be getting 4 into e power of 2t. That is the thing. Just you want to identify the problem and you want to substitute the value. When you are simplifying, automatically each term will be cancelling and you will be getting e 4 e power 2t is our required answer. Is our required answer. So we will move on to the one more problem, that is problem number 4. So in problem number 4, what is they have given? Given w is equal to x square plus y square. That means w is depending upon two variable x and y. And here if you observe, x is equal to r minus x. That means x is depending upon two variable. X is also depending upon two variable, that is r and x. And similarly y is also depending upon two variable r and x. That means in everywhere what you want to do, you want to do the partial derivative. Here also partial derivative. So what is the formula will become? The formula you want to be very careful. So formula is dou w by dou r they are asking. That is with respect to what r they are asking. That means first thing when you are writing it will be dou w by dou x with respect to r means first this function. So first this one. That means here you will be getting dou x with respect to a r with respect to r plus dou w by dou y with respect to what? R, with respect to r. So this is our first formula. Then what is about second formula? Second formula they have asked about dou w by dou x. Dou w by dou x, that is nothing but dou w by dou x divided by dou x plus dou w by dou y and dou y by dou x. So this is the way formula will be moving on. So the formula will be like this way. This is the way it will be moving on. And here also it is that way it will be moving on. Okay, so you want to draw according to the formula. So the chain is what? Chain is nothing but w is depending upon x and y. For this one, w is depending upon x and y, and x is depending upon x, and y is also depending upon x. So this is the way the formula is there. That means with respect to x, so this is the reason, this is the way the formula should be right. Why? The reason I am putting here partial derivative means here x is depending upon two variable. That is the reason. The another one variable is, that is r. So that is the reason we are using the symbol dou. If it is depending upon only one variable means single variable means we will be writing dx by dt. That's the thing. Okay, so now just we will be solving the problem. So dou w with respect to x, so what we will be getting? That is x square plus y square, that is w is equal to x square plus y square. With respect to x means what we will be getting? We will be getting 2x plus 0. And with respect to y, what we will be getting? That is nothing but 2y. Now according to this formula, dou w by dou r we want to identify. R is equal to, that is nothing but dou w by dou dou x divided by dou r plus dou w by dou y divided by dou r. That means we want to identify dou x by dou r. So what is r? R is x is equal to r minus x. So partial derivative here, partial derivative with respect to r, treating x as a constant. So what will happen? So it will become r, when you are derivating the r, differentiation of r is what? 1 minus 0. So dou x by dou r is equal to what? We are getting 1. Similarly dou y by dou r, they are also partial derivative with respect to what? With respect to y. That means we will be getting here also we will be getting 1, that is 1 plus 0. So 1 plus 0. Just substitute the value. So what we will be getting? So dou w by dou r is equal to, we will be getting dou w by dou x, dou x divided by dou r plus dou w by dou y and dou y by dou r. So just substituting the value, it will become 2x into, what is dou x by dou y, that is 1, plus here also the same thing, 2y into 1. So what is x? X is equal to, we know the value of x. X is equal to r minus x plus 2 into, what is y? Y is equal to r plus x. So that is 2r minus 2x plus 2r plus 2x. So we can cancel plus 2 and minus 2x. So what is left out? 4r. So what is r? R values they have given, r x is equal to 1 comma 2. So r equal to 1, x is equal to 2. So what is the value of dou w by dou r is equal to 4r, that is dou w by dou r is equal to 8. So 8 is our required answer. Is our required answer. Now with respect to what? Dou w by dou x, that is nothing but dou w by dou x, dou x by dou x plus dou w by dou y into dou y by dou x. So we want to identify dou x by dou x. So what is the thing? Dou x by dou x. So what we will be getting? That is x is equal to r minus x. So partial derivative with respect to x. So what we will be getting with respect to x means 0 minus, when you are differentiating x it will become 1, and similarly dou y by dou x, that is when you are differentiating y is equal to r plus x, when you are differentiating it will become 0 plus 1. So just a substitute in the formula. So what we will be getting means dou w by dou x is equal to dou w by dou x, dou x by dou x plus dou w by dou y and dou w y by dou x. Just substituting the value, we will be getting 2x into, here the value is minus 1 plus here the value is 2y into, here the value will be 1. So just substituting the value, what is x value? X is nothing but 2r minus x into minus 1 plus 2 into r plus x. So what we will be getting? We will be getting 2r minus 2x. Outside negative is there, so negative minus 1 plus here we will be getting 2r plus 2x. So that is nothing but minus 2r plus 2x plus 2r plus 2x. So we can cancel plus 2r and minus 2r. So what is left of 4x. So what is the value of x? X value they have given 2. So x is equal to 2. So we can write 4 into 2, that is nothing but, what is the answer? 8. So here the value is, here they have given, here r value is 1, here r value is 1. So what will happen? So this is 4 into 1, that is nothing but 4. Answer is 4. Here the required answer is 4, and here the required answer is 8. Here the required answer is 8. That is dou w by dou x is equal to 8 and dou w by dou r is equal to 4. Okay. So this is our required answer. So this is the way the chain rule formula will be working. Okay. The thing is, you want to know the identify the chain. That is, w is depending upon x and y. That means dou w divided by dou x and dou w divided by dou y, and x is depending upon t and y is depending upon t, means single variable, that is dx by dt, here also dy by dt. If here also w is depending upon two variable x and y, and x is depending upon two variable x and r, here also x and r, means the formula will be dou w by dou x and dou x by dou r plus dou w by dou y and dou y by dou r, and another one formula will be there, that is nothing but dou w by dou x by dou x plus dou w by dou y and dou y by dou x. So this is the way the formula will be dividing. So according to the chain only we will be writing the formula. Okay. So we will be seeing in our next video. Okay. Thank you.